Hello? Hi guys, I'm Unzipped. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm kind of sick, so my voice is very quiet. I hope you listen to me. The first piece is Undressing the Moon, and it's inspired by a novel. Hello? 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 Hello?
I hope yung mga dinig ko. Joke.
I understand what it is that illuminates you. What can turn listless into the exact shade of gold that is you. I am privy to the nature of your yellow, what renders you indigo, red, or the violet sometimes. Poppy, mandarin, maize. You have allowed me this. You have given me the secret of the fireflies, the intricate filament of your incandescence, the fleeting embrace of day rising from night's reluctant arms. Cerulean, jade, and moon, and flame. You have stolen the stars of that handful, used them against sorrow. Captured them for days in great curtains with his fingers to extinguish us. In those days, the blue days, I am grateful for the flickering fire. Blonde, violet, white. On the other days, the best days, I am thrilled by only your impossible hues. Rainbow, prismatic, iridescent. Like pulling a dark dress over the moon's paleness, an eclipse has the color of darkness, of onyx, obsidian, and shadows. Things break. I've come to terms with that in my own strange way. I realize that there are things that will hurt us and things that will keep us safe, that sometimes it's hard to discover the lines between them, and that sometimes they are the same thing. Embers, ruby, scarlet, crimson, maroon, burgundy, carmine, and wine. Who knew there were so many shades of anger? And I wonder, because strangely, on this eclipse night, what scares me almost as much as your ability to disappear is the absence of light. And I wonder, without you, who would address the moon? Okay, this piece has some architecture in it. I hope you like it. This is the story of homeless architecture. This is the story of homeless architecture. I fell in love with the architecture of us. I built amazing walls to hide myself in. You did not try to break my walls down. Found your way over and around them to understand the whys and hows in my elaborate design to alienate myself. You joined me in my seclusion, and we both became prisoners of our escapism. Brick by brick with pieces of ourselves, we built our haven and called it us. You were the spare key to the front door hidden under the doormat. It was also obvious, yet I still tried to hide that you found your way inside. You were the rear window with a broken lock. You were a point of entry I wasn't aware I had. Footfalls echoed through the hallways of our meaningful silences. The floorboards, made of trust, creaked under our feet, unable to handle the weight of us walking away from each other. Our smiles were holes through my walls, windows to let the light in. You told me to build a door of affection so I can let the right ones in. And you said that maybe someday I could walk out of myself in post-incarceration through this. How naive of me not to have seen that this would be the very door that you would someday learn to walk out through. Insecurities took root in our garden. It grew into a canopy that blotted out the sun. It grew so close to our rooms that on monsoon-driven nights, the swaying branches tapped and scratched on our windows. Their fingertips inquired on our doorsteps like persistent door-to-door salesmen, selling us their lies, posing as the solution to our problems. With heads under our pillows, we lost sleep trying to block them out. In hard times, I needed to be held tighter. In hard times, you wanted to let go. But even so, we watered the seeds of good intentions with our unshed tears until roses coexisted with thorns. If they too wilt with the turning of the season, their beautifully brief existence will define the structure begotten from the sadness of a homeless architect. Behind the ornamented facade is an empty residence. No one calls me home. The war pillars of dreams tried their best to hold up the place. Their arches did not meet mine halfway. Inside the structure of the unsound, we found ourselves taking up residence. And I found myself calling you home. You see, we design all these houses when all I want is a home. Unbearable lightness of being without you. Not at all connected to the novel, I just like the title. Okay. Today was a day I was not in love with you. I wore a different perfume than the jasmine you adored. The fragrant droplets trickle down and adore my pulse points where I can no longer feel you make my heart beat fast. Today was a day nothing reminded me of you, even the ones that should. Today, I forgot to remember you. I start to walk the distance to my favorite cafe where you will no longer be waiting for me. Without a single memory lingering behind my eyelids, today is a day where I forgot to think of you. This time, we are not in love. Today I saw a beautiful sight and I didn't wish you were with me to photograph it. A beautiful moment doesn't make me feel as lonely as when I used to wish you could be with me. I saw that the world is beautiful. You didn't need to point it out to me anymore. I don't know whether this is something new or just something lost and found again. After my usual mental soliloquy with my cup of coffee, I headed home quietly singing love songs without associating them with you. Had I finally let go of you? Had I stopped forgetting to forget you? I searched myself. Nothing. Nothing left. I fell out of love in you if this was all I had to say. You probably feel the same after all. You had been the one to walk away. In the end, all the time I spent trying to reach you again was only so I could learn to let go of you. After all, we will always look for a way to hang on to the things that abandon us. There is no freedom in not running away, just an illusion of it. The only way we could really part from each other is if we both let go instead of running away. From each other, from ourselves. You and I weren't meant to have any more time together. We were just an intersection of paths we're taking. Every step takes us further away from each other. What gives me strength is knowing every step away from you brings me closer to the right one. You were the mistake I needed to make before I found the right one. Upon realizing that this must really be the end of us as we know it, I thought about our hands. I used to think ours fit perfectly together to make sense of all this madness. Like if we held hands perfectly matched like two corresponding jigsaw puzzle pieces, we'd be the first steps putting together the big picture surrounding us. But as we let go of each other, I thought, maybe we are the pieces to complete separate pictures. That we don't belong to each other's big picture. That we don't belong together.